The dream of Philippine peso, 20 per kilo rice, as proudly declared by President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., is beginning to look more like political theater than policy. Former Chief Presidential Legal Counsel attorney Salvador Panelo hit the nail on the head. This Philippine peso, 20 rice, is nothing but a band-aid to cover up a broken promise. The promise was clear: bring down rice prices sustainably. But instead of empowering our local farmers and boosting production, this administration flooded the markets with imported rice, leaving our agricultural backbone to suffer in silence. The latest SWS data is hard to ignore. Hunger is not decreasing. Real hunger is growing. Real farmers are hurting. The people don't need grand declarations on vlogs. They need results. The kind of results the Duterte administration delivered when it put farmers, not importers, at the center of food policy. 1 out of every 5 Filipino families still experience involuntary hunger. Under Duterte, agriculture received the push it needed, not just in funds, but in political will. What we see now is the opposite. Short-term PR schemes that rely on importing more rice and selling it at a loss to keep the illusion alive. As Panelo rightly asked, how can farmers survive when the market is flooded by imports and they being undercut by government-subsidized competition? How can the Marcos Jr. administration boast of food accessibility when even their highly promoted rice program reaches only a chosen few? The supposed beneficiaries of the Philippine peso 20 rice are PWDs, senior citizens, for PETA seconds members, and a few others. But reports are piling up of politicized distribution, LGU favoritism, and lack of real access for most poor families. When government programs are filtered through political connections instead of basic need, they stop being public service and start becoming propaganda. What's worse, the Department of Agriculture itself admits they're struggling to solve the hunger crisis. An admission that this Philippine peso 20 kilo campaign is failing in its most basic objective. Duterte, despite all the attacks thrown at him, was clear when it came to food security. Support the farmers, fight smuggling, and strengthen local production. This isn't just economic incompetence, it's betrayal. If President Marcos Jr. really wants to keep his promise, he must stop using the Philippine peso 20 rice narrative as a shield.